the show at the fair. And Larry actually did really, really good today. It was a full truck, Mike, and actually one of my students, Allie, that you guys have seen on Jet, and then passed out little Reba in the corner. And despite a really, really good day, the judge just didn't like us today. But Larry did really, really good. This is actually our second to last show before the championships, so it's crazy to kind of think that the summer is already almost over. We have one more show before we leave for Kyle, so and that's at the end of September. But Larry actually did really good today. Last weekend he was a little fresh. I think he's just excited to get back off the farm and show again. Today he was a lot more focused. We actually had some of our best patterns, in my opinion. We had some really good trail classes, just like a couple little hiccups, like he stepped on the rail in one class because he forgot about his hind end, and everything else he did really good. We did good in the rail classes, and then his riding classes are actually some of our best patterns. He was really smooth, really responsive, was really good through the poles. His turns today were also really, really good. So all in all, it was a really, really good day. I was super, super proud of him. Again, we have those days that either the judge loves you or judge hates you, and today was one of those days that the judge just didn't like Larry from the get-go, even in our halter class, and all day just, no matter how good we did, just kind of pinned us behind towards the end, middle and end of the pack, besides in the rail classes. Even some of my friends that have some really nice ranch horses, they kind of pinned him all over the place today. He had his favorites, and then kind of everyone else just kind of went wherever. So it is what it is. Sucks for points, but as of right now, my big goal is trying to stay in the top 20, and I know going into this month, I think we're 13th, so hopefully we can just hold in there before Kyle, because Kyle is a big point show, and that's the championships itself. So we have almost like about a month before Kyle, so we have a couple weeks before we go to another show, which will be on the Eastern Shore, and then that's like 2 weeks before we leave for Kyle. So all in all, it was a really, really good day. At least we'll have one more show before we go there to kind of brush up on some things and start focusing on the championships. But Larry was a super, super good boy, and thankfully the weather wasn't too uncooperative today with the heat. And now we're headed back home, and we're going to kind of prepare for next weekend's local show with most of my students, including Allie, with Jet and her horse. So we'll see you guys next weekend.